Vince? Vince?
Yep. Conscious. Awake. What day of the week is it?
Tuesday, which means Kevin's here.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, and he would like to talk to you. Did you want to come out to the living room, or did you want him to come in here?
He can come in here, I don't care.
All right, I'll let him know. Hola, Vince. ¿Cómo estás?
As always, Kevin, your pronunciation is shit.
And atypically, you're wearing a color. Like a bright color.
Yeah. Pat had a game today. He insisted I wear school colors.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to support him.
So is there any particular reason you want to talk specifically to me today?
Well, I thought it was a good time for us to start discussing what's going to happen when you turn 18.
What do you mean?
Basically, we're going to discuss what happens if you age out of the system while Katie doesn't. Because the fact is, once you turn 18, she'll still only be 6.
Yeah, and I'm gonna adopt her.
It isn't exactly that simple. You will need a home that passes several inspections. She'll need to have her own room. You'll need a job with a certain amount of income. Evidence that you are fully capable of taking care of her and all her needs, including if an emergency comes up. And the longest grace period the society is willing to give you for this is 6 months after your birthday.
I already know all this. We've been over this like how many times?
Yes, but Oliver and I have been discussing your progress, and given multiple variables, it looks like you might not be on track to meet those goals. Nothing that you're doing wrong, it's just the circumstances.
You're not taking my sister.
Not if I have any say in it. The fact is, I don't have much say in these things. That's for higher up the chain than me.
Right.
So while I will do everything that I can to help you, there are no guarantees, and I need to prepare you for that.
I'll make it work.
I know you are trying your absolute hardest, but we need to prepare for the fact that you might not.
I will.
Vince, you are already working every single shift outside of your school hours, and you're not even making half of the minimum income you would need to.
So I'll drop out of school.
It is not as simple as that. That is something that you really need to go over all of your options.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I do think before I talk. It's been in the back of my mind for the past 2 years, honestly. I think it's the only option.
Vince, this is one of those things that you really need to think about. It's not just as simple as you drop out of school and everything works out fine.
Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Like it or not, you are a child.
Please, any semblance of a childhood I had died with my parents.
Vince.
Save it.
Yeah, sometimes you make me long for the days where you refuse to answer my questions. At the very least, I think you should talk this over with Oliver.
I have.
Good.
Says it's my decision and he'll do as much as he can to support me until I'm 18. And after, if he can.
He's a good man, that one.
He also said he'd do his best to stall if I turn 18 and I'm not quite ready yet, but...
There's not very much he can do to stall. Courts and all that.
I know.
So you really want to drop out of school?
No. I don't want to do any of this. I want to just be going to high school and not have to worry about all this shit. I want my parents to worry about this shit, but I lost that. We don't gotta do things we don't want to do.
That's a fairly pessimistic way of looking at things.
Did you want to come here and possibly talk about me and my sister being taken away forever?
No, not particularly.
But it's your job.
All right, I do see your point. But I wanted to have this conversation not because I was looking forward to it, but because somebody has to have it with you, and it might as well be me.
And I want to take care of Katie because somebody has to. And no, it shouldn't be me, but it is. If that means I have to drop out of school, I'll do it. Doesn't mean I'm happy about it, but I'll do it.
Fair enough.
You should go check on Katie. She made you something at Pat's last week.
Oh, did she?
He found his old bucket of art supplies.
How do I know that this plan isn't just your way of isolating yourself again?
No new ones. Okay?
Can I see the other one? Alright.
I'm going to my sessions. I'm taking my meds.
I know, I'm sorry. I have to ask.
I'm fucking exhausted. Honestly, dropping out of school might help with that. If I only have to worry about work and Kate, that's one less thing on my plate.
Again, fair enough. Alright, looks like you're set with a plan. You ever need any advice or information, you have my number. You can call me anytime you want.
I know.
Alright, well, until next week.